Hi there, my beautiful birdies. Welcome back to the nest, or welcome if you're new here. Today we have a pick a card around who is dreaming of you and why. What are they dreaming about, and what would they, what do they say in their dreams? What would they like to say? Let's just go with the flow and see what shows up there. So, with that being said, as always, we have 4 beautiful pals with us today. You can totally focus on a person, by the way. If you want to know specifically about like this crush that you have, your partner, a friend, whatever the case may be, then definitely focus on that person and choose a pal. The who is dreaming of you should be a confirmation that, yeah, that is your person, okay? But if that one doesn't resonate, definitely feel free to look into another pal, or you can actually choose more than one pal. If you feel called to more than one pal, it's because multiple people are dreaming of you. All right, so with that being said, we have those 4 beautiful pals that I talked about, and we have, you can choose through the tarot decks, you can choose through the crystals. I'm also going to show you the first card of the tarot deck, so if that card means anything to you, that could be your sign, but you can also choose by the timestamps that are going to be down below, okay? So for pal number 1, we have some Howlite with the Elemental Power Tarot, and your tarot card is the 8 of Wands. All right. For pal number 2, we have some Botswana Agate with the Wandering Moon Tarot. And your tarot card is the Ace of Swords. For pal number 3, we have some Amazonite and the Light Seers Tarot. And your tarot card is the 5 of Swords. Alrighty. And last but not least, for pile number 4, we have some Tiger's Eye in the Tarot of the Divine. And your tarot card is the King of Pentacles. Alright, so with that being said, I kind of got lost in the flipping the crystals. I don't know, they feel good. But as I said before, you can choose by the tarot deck, by the crystal, by the timestamps, by the tarot card that I showed you. Anything that resonates with you, please take it. Again, you can choose more than one pal, but whenever you're ready, go towards those timestamps below and I'll see you over there. Hi there, my beautiful pal number 1. Welcome into your reading. If you chose the Howlite and the Elemental Power Tarot, you're definitely in the right place. I'm going to put your little tarot to the little, it's actually not little at all, but we're going to pull that to the side because that is going to be for why. Why is that person dreaming of you? What is showing up in their dreams? And we're first going to get started here with your who. So who is dreaming of you? As I said in the intro, this can definitely be someone specific that you're already thinking about, and this will serve as your confirmation that, yeah, it's your pal, it's your person, okay? So let's see here. What do we have? So, okay. So this one, I guess it's pretty clear. Have reconciliation. There we go. But in case you're wondering, all right, who of my exes? We're going to keep going. So we also have a time for healing with the balsamic moon. I'm not sure how I'm going to pull all of these cards. But we also have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. We also have here the 9 of Cups, the Empress. We have Temperance and the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. All right. We also have over here, take these traits as much as they resonate and leave whatever don't. But we have lawyer, we have self-employed, we have ambitious, 20 to 25. So that could be an age of them. Or this could be, since this was an ex, it's like this could have been when you were with this ex. So maybe you were around 20 to 25 years old. And that would be, the time when you met this person or you were in a relationship with them. And we also have beach. So there are a couple of things. We also have these 2 little shells, which we're also going to talk about. But like I said, this is very clearly an ex. I feel like this is someone that I feel like the breakup wasn't the nicest. And I don't even feel like it was the breakup. I feel like the breakup may have even come as a relief. I feel like there was just a situation where it's like you were, what is it called? Like, I don't know, just head against head. You know, it's just like maybe a lot of arguments or just, you weren't just seeing eye to eye. This could very well be a Capricorn. I'm also picking up on a little bit of Libra vibes. And we have over here Sag and Taurus as well. All right. But it doesn't have to be. I do feel like this person is just, I feel like they were with you at the right moment. And I feel like they were out of your life at the right moment. And I feel like you feel that. I feel like you now look back and it's like, yeah, I needed that person at that time. Possibly they taught you a lot about self-care and about self-love and, you know, boundaries and self-worth and respecting yourself. But I feel like now you look back and you understand why they were there and that they walked out of your life exactly at the perfect moment. I feel like when you were together, you probably saw this person as like, this is my wish fulfilled. This is everything I've been looking for. This is everything that I've always wanted in a partner. For some of you, you could even have children with them. Or you could have, that could be very specific, but you could have introduced them to your family, and that could be a big thing, or they introduced you to theirs. And I feel like for both sides that was a big thing. But I do feel like there's this energy here. By the way, with these two shells, if you resonate with those terms, this could very well be a twin flame relationship, because these two shells are very big energy. This is all about being guided by angels and blessings, synchronicities, and this is my universe shell. So I really feel like it's that thing. It's like this relationship was, I don't know, it was perfect when it needed to be perfect, and it was bad when it needed to be bad. It's like, it was just divine timing at its purest example. And I really feel like it needed to end, I would say. This person could leave by the beach, but I'm also getting this energy of, I feel like they could be very hot and cold. It's like, I want women, they're very, it's like they don't really know when to use the feminine side of themselves and when to use the masculine side of themselves. So it's like when you were actually needing care and this more emotional side, they would come forward with a very cold front. And when you were actually not asking for it and you were not needing it at all, they would be really romantic and really sweet. And it's like, bro, what the heck? You know, there's this energy of like, they don't really know when to present one energy and when to present the other. But I'm also getting something sexually. It's like, it's not necessarily that it wasn't good, but there was something around, it's like maybe you desired something a little bit more and they were able to give you. And then when you desired the opposite energy, so it's like you were in a really romantic vibe and they were really rough, and then you were asking and you were really like in a mood for something a little bit more rough, they would be really romantic and sweet and soft. It's like there's this, not necessarily compatibility, but it's just like you were not matching at that time. But they don't have to be a lawyer or self-employed. I do feel like they could be in a position of leadership. They could also work with the law in general. So that would be like a police officer, a lawyer, or I don't know who else deals with the law. I don't know, just anyone that deals with the law, I guess. But, or also like in government positions or something like that. But I do feel like this is someone that perhaps maybe they also put their career first when you were together, and that was causing a little bit of a conflict here, and I feel like it wasn't really allowing the situation to move forward. But I definitely feel like with these two and Temperance, I really feel like there was and there is a very big sort of, not necessarily karmic, but very past life and spiritual energy between the two. You could still feel their energies. Maybe you dream of them as well. With this attempt for healing, it feels very woo. So you could definitely dream of them as well. But I do feel like there is this energy of, I don't know, gratitude from your side. You know, I feel like there is this energy of like gratitude for everything that happened, for having met this person. And even if the breakup was bad, I feel like there is just this, again, this sense of relief and this looking back and being like, yeah, I understand now. And I feel like there's just, I don't know, a lot of peace coming from you. I don't really get like hard feelings or anything like that. I feel like a very cool kind of thing. So if you recognize this person, if you are actually looking for them, if you want to keep listening, keep listening. If you feel like this is not really your pal, or you don't want to know about this reconciliation, if you're curious, definitely stay tuned. But if not, definitely choose another pal. It is totally up to you. And let's get into the why they're dreaming of you. What is going on through their mind when they do. So we have over here Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. We have the child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, tenderness. We have grieving. And then we also have sorry. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see that one there. Regrets, apology, forgiveness. We also have Empress, shining, glow up, self-love. And we have true love, reliable, life partner, pure love. Yeah, I feel like this is one of those clear cases of I didn't know what I had until I lost it. Because I really feel like this person with grieving and regrets here with the sorry, I really feel like this person is now understanding, oh my god, pal number one was possibly my one true love. Pal number one was definitely the person that I've always dreamed of. And I really feel like with this thing of like creating heaven on earth, and especially with the magician and judgment showing up, it's like now I understand that this is like my dream partner. This is the person I've been trying to manifest, and I pushed pal one away, and it's like I was so stupid, I was so dumb. So I really feel like this person is definitely dreaming of you in a very, I feel like their dreams basically revolve around a reconciliation. I feel like there's also a little bit, I'm also picking up on like a little bit of jealousy, so it could be that they dream of you with someone else. But I really feel like, I don't know if they're still following you on social media or something, but I definitely feel like they find you very attractive, and I feel like they think that you're having this beautiful glow up, and you most likely are having that beautiful glow up, but they're definitely looking at how you're empowering yourself and putting yourself first and not allowing anyone to take control of your life and tell you what to do. And I feel like they're really attracted to that, you know. It's like I get this energy of like they're really proud of you, you know, they're really, really proud of you. And I really feel like they're only now understanding how great you were and how you brought so much happiness to them. Music could also be relevant. We're getting really drawn to like the headphones there, which is not a headphones, there's another word, but I'm really getting drawn to that. So music could be significant. Maybe you also, if you do dream of them, maybe you dream of their voice and not necessarily their physical appearance. But it could be that, if you wake up with a particular song in your head, it could be sent from this person. It's because they were dreaming of you, and so they send this song to you. Alright, so you have to pay attention to that. But with this, the child within, I really feel like there's something here about like they now understand how great you were in a relationship. You know, I feel like they really understand all of the good things, the positive good things that you would bring to them. Because I feel like, you know, this innocence, gentleness, tenderness, this is what you were providing to them. And I don't think that at the time they were able to acknowledge that, and they really, really regret that right now. And I feel like they kind of want to put an end to this separation here. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to come back, to be honest. But let's see here. We have the Ten of Pentacles again. We have the Eight of Cups. Wow. We have the Hermit. Let's see here. It's interesting because we have actually a few repeating cards. So we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress again. But we also have the Hermit. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Star. So just for reference, we also have Virgo and Aquarius showing up. That didn't show up before. So that could serve as extra confirmation. But I really get this feeling. This person is so regretting what they did in the past, what happened between the two of you, and how things ended between the two of you. And I really feel like they are wanting to heal this relationship again. I feel like in their dreams there is really this energy of like you bumping into each other, and I almost feel like there's this sense of like something ethereal kind of happening, something very like I don't know, very, it feels, I'm even getting like, you know, in the movies when there is this scene, usually it's at the end of the movie, I feel, where it's like, or it's when someone is dying and it feels like the colors are kind of faded away and lots of whites, and you know, the curtains kind of blowing with the wind. There's a little bit of this energy here, but for some reason I get a little bit of more darkish colors, and I feel like that is representing like this energy of regret. But there is this feeling of like they're not really on Earth, they're not really in an earthy environment, but at the same time it feels very real. So I kind of feel like they always wake up feeling a little bit like, whoa, okay, what's happening here? What was this? But I definitely feel like sometimes they also have some lasty, freaky dreams. I was intending on doing that type of reading today, but I think it's going to be for next week. And it's probably going to be like their nasty, freaky dreams of you. So if you're interested in continuing this, definitely subscribe and stay tuned for that. But I really feel like sometimes they do dream of that, but I feel like most times they just appreciate you so much and they really want to go back to you. I feel like they're really, like, I keep hearing, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Because I really feel like they're loving the person you're becoming and like all the growth that you've made within yourself. And I also feel like I'm also picking up on like this image of like, I don't know, wanting to run after a person, but they can't really move. I feel like that especially happens when you're being chased or something. It's like you're wanting to run, but you stay always in the same place. And I feel like that is happening with this person, but on the other way around. It's like they're wanting to go and reach you and wanting to go and be there with you, but they can't really move. And so I really am picking up on this energy of, you know, they feel like you're unreachable, that if they were to reach out to you, they weren't really able to do that. And I actually remember your card was the 8 of Wands. They really want to communicate with you. So I really wouldn't be surprised if this person kind of shows up back in your life and tries to have a conversation with you, because I really feel like that's what they want. They really want to be there with you and make that happen again. So I really feel like they're now seeing like the whole future that they can have with you, you know? And I feel like it's really something weird for them, because I feel like they weren't expecting that after all this time. It may have been like years since you were together. And I really feel like they weren't expecting that after all this time they would still be so attached to you, you know? I also feel like they're, you know, not only, I feel like they dream a lot, but I feel like not only in their dreams, and I feel like sometimes they may use their dreams as a way to figure out how to approach you, but I feel like they do daydream a lot and think a lot about like, okay, how can I reach out to pal number one? How can I, you know, make this thing happen? How can I create more stability, more security here? How can I make pal one not hate me? There's something about that. I'm also kind of picking up on something here. Something like bittersweet. So I kind of get this feeling because we have here, yeah, I don't know what to do, and that's what I was talking about. I really feel like they're feeling like you are unreachable, but at the same time they don't know how to approach you. But we also have here, I love someone else, and it could be that it's kind of bittersweet because maybe they do have someone else, maybe they are already in a relationship or something, but there is this feeling of, I also feel like for some of you, this is definitely talking about that thing of like dreaming of you with someone else. And so it's like you love someone else and I've lost my shot. But with this bittersweet, it's like, I know I'm never going to be able to have you, or I know that I can't have you because I'm with someone else. And at the same time, it's lovely because I'm actually dreaming of you. So it feels good. There's something about that. But let's see here. We also have, you broke my dreams of us together. I really feel like this person thinks that you have someone else. I want to give you everything. And maybe you do. What else would this person like to say? What do they dream of? I don't see how we can make this work. My life is a mess right now. I'm ready for us. Alright, and we have a lot of cards falling to the ground. So let's see. What do we have here? Alright, so we have don't change a thing, you're perfect. Yeah, I really feel like this person is super attracted to you. I feel like they do have those nasty dreams about you. But I also feel like there is this feeling of really appreciating your glow up. We were happy in another life. We also have our relationship is not a priority right now. And I wonder if you think about me. And I kind of feel like not only they are acknowledging like the relationship that the two of you had, I feel like they could be quite spiritual, or at least they're starting to wake up to that energy. And I feel like there is this feeling of, I don't know, like now I see how there's something bigger in this connection. especially because of that thing of like, it's been so long. Why am I still so attracted to pile number one? I should be over it. And I feel like it's just hitting them that, oh my God, maybe this is actually a sign that, you know, maybe we are something, and something like that. But yeah. And I definitely feel like with this, I wonder if you think about me, I definitely feel like that's why they kind of send those songs. It's because they want some type of response for you. They want to see how you interpret those songs. Of course, I feel like that is kind of happening unconsciously, but I really feel like they want to communicate with you, but I really feel like they are not necessarily in the place to do so. So, yeah. Let's pull here some advice for you and some final messages from your guides to see what they would like to tell you. All right. But can we get one more? Because I feel like there's one more. All right. Apparently there are two more. So we also have here, be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So I feel like there is this feeling of like, don't be afraid to use your intuition. If you feel like this is good and that it could evolve to something else, if this person does reach out, then it's up to you to, you know, go with it or not, but definitely listen to your intuition and, you know, acknowledge your feelings. If you still have feelings for this person, then maybe there's a reason for it, right? And if your intuition is telling you, you know, maybe we can actually have something great, then go for it right now. Okay, but we also have here, be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. And it's so interesting that this is like a dream reading and we're talking about dreams here. But I really feel like I feel like in terms of advice, this is telling you to dream of your most biggest, wildest dream in terms of partnerships. You know, don't be afraid to be big. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want in your dreams and to daydream, to visualize, right? To think of all those things, and that person is going to be there with you. Maybe you're already in that relationship and that is already your person. Maybe you understand that, oh, when I dream of my dream partner, when I dream of, you know, the relationship of my dreams, this is the person that comes to my mind. But I feel like there is really this thing of like, acknowledge your desires and acknowledge the things that you seek in a relationship, and don't be afraid to say no to anyone that doesn't align with that, even if that includes this person, and don't be afraid to say yes to people that do, even if that is this person, all right? But when we dream, everything is possible. I feel like that's why that's that bittersweet. It's like, I dreamt of you, so that's great, and it just felt super possible, but at the same time, I wake up to reality and it's like, oh shit, I don't have pile number one with me, so that's bad. But yeah, so we also have take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Even if it is with this person, if it is with someone new, it doesn't matter. I feel like something from this relationship could still be blocking you a little bit when it comes to love. And maybe that's something that you kind of need to look into. It's like, what from this relationship are you still holding on to? What is still, like, when you look back at it, you were looking at it apparently with, you know, a lot of fondness and a lot of gratitude and peace. But is there a part of it that is still kind of wounds you a little bit and still kind of triggers you, you know, when you're connecting with someone new? Does it still make you, I don't know, because this happened in my past relationship and I don't know how I feel about this, right? Is there any part of you that kind of gets triggered by something that kind of reflects this past relationship? I feel like that would be something for you to look into. Even if your intention is to get back with this person, right? I feel like you kind of need to clear that energy between the two. But we also have speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. And I feel like this is towards you. We have been talking a lot about this glow up and everything. It's like, be kind to yourself and don't judge yourself for the emotions, the feelings that you have. Again, if you still have any feelings for this person, it is okay for you to have them. If you still have any wounds, it is okay for you to have them. And if you have fears and insecurities from this relationship, it is okay. It is part of the human self, okay? And I feel like there's no point in judging yourself. That is only going to, I don't know, delay the healing process, all right? So, yeah. But finally, we also have spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. I feel like, you know, in one way or the other, I feel like it would still be good if you had a conversation with this person, maybe to find some closure. Because again, I feel like there is either an insecurity, a wound, something from this relationship that I feel like it's still a little bit with you, and maybe you kind of need to just lash out at them. I don't know, maybe you kind of need to tell them off. Maybe you kind of need to just apologize for something if you find that you've done something that wasn't so good. Whatever the case may be, maybe you still kind of need to have that conversation to find that closure, or to, you know, find the closure of the past and get into a new beginning with each other. All right? And don't be afraid to go on dates. If you really don't want anything with this person, don't be afraid to go on dates with new people. That is also something that is coming through. All right? So, pile number 1, this is what I have for you. I really hope it resonated and it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. And if you're interested in Zodiac sign ratings, you know, your individual signs, or if you are a cusp, definitely check out my other 2 channels, the Sunny Virgo and the Sunny Virgo Tarot. And if you're interested in prime reading, the link is going to be down below for that, as well for my Patreon, where we have self-care content and twin flame, spiritual guidance readings, that kind of stuff. Okay? So, with that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi there, my pile number 2s. Welcome into your reading. So if you chose the Botswana Agate and the Wandering Moon Tarot, you're definitely in the right place. Let's put this to this side as well as this, because these 2 things we are going to use to figure out why this person is dreaming of you, what are they thinking, and all of those things. So let's get started actually with the who is dreaming of you. Hopefully you will recognize that person. And as I said in the intro, this could definitely be someone specific that you're already getting into this reading with the intention to look at. If they don't really resonate, then definitely feel free to check out another pile, okay? But let's see here. What do we have for you? So, we have romantic feelings. All right. So far, so good. We also have emotions are running high. Oh, boy. It's time to take action. Oh, boy. All right. I'm getting excited about this. We also have 7 of Cups, the Ace of Swords. And actually, wasn't it the Ace of Swords that showed up to your palette? I think it was. We also have the Sun and the 2 of Swords in reverse. We're also going to look into these shells in a minute. But we also have here, these are some traits that can resonate with your person. Take whatever. Yeah, it was Ace of Swords. That's amazing. That it can resonate with your person. Take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. We have over here Libra. Early bird. For some reason, I'm getting Libra season, so it could be that you met this person in Libra season, or Libra season is significant. But we also have Giver. We have Listen. Oh, this person is so sweet. We have Insecure, and we also have Cold. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, I love this. Okay. This is really, really sweet. I feel like someone is freaking out because they have feelings for you. And I don't think that they were expecting that at all. I don't think that they were mad about it either. But I really feel like with the 7 of Cups, this was someone. And maybe this, you know, I kind of get a little bit of a mirroring energy. So maybe this is also you. But I really get this feeling like they weren't going into this relationship with the intention to have a relationship. With the intention of meeting someone that, you know, I don't know, was aligned with them or was what they were looking for. I feel like they could have, to be honest, they could have given up on love. I do feel like they could have had maybe a little bit of a tough past. I feel like this person is more of a listener than a talker, to be honest. I feel like this is someone that is always ready to give. And I feel like they're super kind, super caring. I feel like there is this energy of, I don't know, let me provide to you. Let me take care of you. Let me spend time with you. So maybe they're always really eager to spend time with you and to plan out dates or something like that. But I really love this. By the way, in terms of zodiac signs, we have a lot of fire, especially Leo and Aries. When we pull the second portion of this, hopefully we'll get a few more signs for you to look into, but definitely a lot of fire here. And then we also have that Libra energy, and so far that's essentially it. But I really feel like this is someone that sometimes they can retreat a little bit. I feel like this is someone that sometimes can get a little bit into a place of, I don't think they ever speak rudely, but I feel like sometimes you question if they are interested in you, because I definitely feel like, you know, this is your way of recognizing someone here. So I would say that these romantic feelings are also yours, right? And for me, romantic feelings always talks about reciprocated feelings. So I really feel like this is someone that you have a crush on, that, you know, your own emotions are running high, and maybe it also came out of the blue and it's like, oh my god, what is happening here? I wasn't supposed to fall in love with you. I wasn't supposed to catch feelings, but I feel like you did, and I feel like you're getting really excited and that you're really wanting to take action. I'm also getting something about a car or like travel. So it could be that you're either at a distance, or that you're planning a date, or you're planning a travel together, something like that. It could also be that this person could be a really big fan of travel with this energy right here. Oh, by the way, we also have Cancer coming through. But I feel like this person is someone that could really be into travel, and it's always ready to go. You know, they're always ready to explore. They are always ready to, I don't know, be open to the world and get to know the world and get to know you. I feel like they're always asking questions as well. I feel like there's a sense of mystery to them, because again, I feel like they're a really great listener, and whenever they talk, they could ask a lot of questions. So I feel like there's always this energy of like, I don't know, I feel like I don't know you. I feel like there's still so much for me to get to know about you. You know, I feel like there's really this energy. It's like the more you talk, the more you uncover different parts of them, and the more you like them. I really feel like there's just like this onion, and there's so many layers coming out, and I feel like you're freaking enjoying all of them. I feel like this is the only part that makes you question the whole situation, because I do feel like sometimes they can appear a little bit colder. They can appear a little bit more detached, I would say. And funny enough, I'm having a lot of trouble with my throat chakra in your pal. So I really feel like this person is really wanting to tell you something. Maybe that is what we're going to figure out in the dream portion. It's like why they're dreaming of you and what they are dreaming of you. But I feel like they do want to, I'm also getting something. If they haven't asked you out on a date, they definitely want to do that. And maybe that is like it's time to take action, the Ace of Swords here. It's like, I want to ask you on a date. I want to move this relationship forward. And I want to express my feelings towards you. There's something about like, there's something I want to say, but I don't think that it's the time, or I don't know how you're going to react. I don't know if I should, but I really feel like there's this feeling of, and I really feel like I'm talking about them, but I'm also talking about you. But I really feel like there's this feeling of maybe there was resistance of this connection and feelings for some time. But I kind of feel like you and them are in this place where it's like, all right, screw it, man. I have to own it. I have to own it that I'm loving to meet you, that I'm loving to have this connection, that I'm loving to just, you know, be with you, and that I have these feelings. So I have to own it, and I have to speak it. That's really lovely. For some of you, I'm kind of picking up that you could already be in a relationship with them, and I feel like this is about like the next big move, because I feel like they could either want to propose to you or want to ask you to move in, something around that. Because I really feel like, especially with this is my whistle shell, so it's like they definitely want to speak something. They definitely want to, I don't know, just move things along, I would say. Yeah. With this early bird, they could definitely be an early bird, but I'm also picking up that it's like their feelings developed really quickly. And again, I feel like yours developed really quickly as well. But yeah, and maybe this connection will develop really quickly, or has already developed really quickly as well. But let's get here into the why they're dreaming of you and what is happening there. So let's take a look. Come here. Alrighty, we have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Oh, that's interesting. We also have Pillar of Light. Wow, your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. This is powerful. We also have Willpower. We have Honeymoon, Excitement, Happiness, Love. We also have Intuition, Telepathy, Dreams, Inner Knowing. And we have Obstacle, Delays, Blocks, and Pause. Here's the thing. And actually, I think I mentioned that when we were talking. I feel like I'm getting a couple of things. They could have a really tough relationship with their family, especially particularly their mother. But I'm also getting that, you know, that past in relationships, that I feel like it wasn't always easy. And I feel like that is something that they're right now releasing, and that they're right now letting go of. And I feel like that is also why they sometimes retreat, and why they sometimes get into this place of insecurity, is because I feel like they look at you and it's like, man, you're so amazing. It's like, you're too good to be true. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. There's a little bit of this feeling here, because or no, I feel like it's just a lot of it has to do with the past. I feel like a lot of it has to do with their wounds and things that they haven't healed yet, and that they are being pushed to heal now because of you. And the thing is, they're definitely doing the work, because we have here your vibration is rising. So these patterns and contracts and past lives, those are definitely coming to an end. And I really feel like they could be also releasing someone if you're not in a relationship already. But they could definitely be releasing someone. And I really feel like it's like, I don't know, I'm getting this snake that is shedding like their skin. I really feel like they are transforming in a huge way. And that hopefully will leave these blockages. But I feel like I even feel like they beat themselves up a little bit when they are a little bit coming from this place of a little bit colder vibe. It's like, I shouldn't respond that way. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh no, I'm gonna mess things up with pawn number 2. There is really this feeling of, oh my god, I'm awful. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And I really feel like they beat themselves up. But it's like, I feel like, yeah, Nine of Swords, I feel like sometimes you just get so much fear of where this is going. Because they're, again, excitement, happiness, love. This is how they feel when they are with you, when they are talking with you. And I feel like that scares the heck out of them. And so I even feel like in their dreams, it's like it's the one place where they allow themselves to feel your energy and to be with you, to be with your energy, like uninhibited and without blockages and without questioning everything and judging themselves for that. And I also feel like sometimes they may even dream about like, we were talking about like they could be releasing someone, and I feel like they sometimes may dream of like the two of you, so you and the other person, and it's like in that dream they make a choice or they speak up or something like that. Let's pull some tarot. Alright. So we have the Queen of Swords. Let me hear. Alright. The Two Swords. So definitely some significant Libra energy coming through. We also have the Eight of Swords. Man, this person is all in their head. We have the King of Wands. So more energy coming through. Aries energy coming through. And the Ace of Pentacles. This is really, really lovely. Because I feel like it's that thing that we were talking about. It's like you make this person want to step up. You make this person want to evolve and grow and become better and get into new beginnings. And it's like with you, they're able to beat the King of Wands. You know, they're able to step into that. And so it's that thing. If there is someone that they are releasing, I really feel like there is this feeling of standing up to that person. I even feel like in their dreams, he could come forward in the shape of a monster or like a ghost or something like that. And it's like they go with their sword and they're like protecting you or something like that. There's something around those lines. Because I really feel like there is a big mental blockage, more than like a physical energy. I feel like it's a wound. I feel like it's an insecurity, a fear, a blockage that they are overcoming. Because even if it is that question of the mother, especially with the Queen of Swords, it could be. I feel like it's a wound that mother created. It is a belief that mother created, or family member, whatever the case may be. And if it is the case of like a person from the past, like it's a wound and insecurity that person from the past created. And I feel like that's it is what they are battling with. It's not necessarily that person, it's what that person did and the beliefs that person created in them. And I feel like that's something that they are really struggling to let go of, but I feel like they're becoming a lot better in doing that. And I feel like they do dream a lot about like a life with you. Oh, I'm even hearing a family with you. That's beautiful. And it's so interesting because I did mention that for some of you, this could be someone you're already in a relationship with, and it's like they want to take the next step. And maybe this whole thing of the mother, it's like, am I going to be a good mother? Am I going to be a good father? It's like, am I going to be the parent that my child needs me to be? Because that is something that I imagine with pile number 2, and that is something that I want with pile number 2. But maybe I'm not that person because my mother was awful. My father was awful. I wasn't raised in the nicest way, and I'm going to mess up, certainly. And I feel like that's really something that they are struggling about, and that is the biggest thing that they think about, and that it then shows up in their dreams. Because I really feel like in their dreams, the biggest part is really battling. Yeah, I almost feel like in their dreams, because they can't control necessarily their dreams, all of those insecurities and demons and monsters kind of show up for them to deal with them and for them to battle them in whatever dream way they can. But it's like when they daydream of you, they daydream of like a family and a life between, you know, the two of you together, and something really solid and long-term and stable, because I really feel like they admire you so freaking much with this Empress, and they really want to put in the energy. Look at that. We have the Lovers, we have the Two of Cups. It's like they really want to be this person that has a relationship with you and that you can count on, because like that's what you deserve, and that's who they want to be for you. So yeah, wow, this is really beautiful. Let's get some messages. I'm really curious to see what they want to say. I really feel like they have so many fears. Can I love you like she couldn't? And I feel like this is also a little bit, oh my god, this is also a little bit the other way around, where it's like, are you the person that can love me like my mother couldn't, like my ex couldn't? You know, are you the person that can be what I need and what I desire at this moment? Or am I just fantasizing too much, and am I thinking too much of this? You know, I feel like there's a little bit of that. Oh, I forgot to show you, but there was like babies. Let's make babies at the bottom of the deck. We also have here, I need space. I get confused over us. Yeah, I really feel like they get scared a lot. But I feel like it's really good because they are kind of battling those fears. So that's really, really great. I really feel like they may not feel ready, but I actually feel like they're getting pretty close to being ready for the next step, whatever that is, for a relationship with you. What else would this person like to say to my pound number 2? I want to fix things between us. And I'm kind of getting with this energy, it's like I don't want to be that in that cold energy anymore. You know, it's kind of, I want to fix my attitude with you. I kind of want to fix how I deal with my insecurities and how I deal with the triggers that come forward. You're everything that I've always wanted. Oh, this is really, really great. We also have, how can you love someone like me? I don't want to ghost you, but I have to. This person is really freaking out. We also have here, I was lying to myself about how I feel. There we go with the resistance of feelings. When you look into my eyes, I get goosebumps all over my body, and I'm sorry for all I've done. We also have another card here. I want to grow old together with you. So it's that thing. I really feel like they could still be a little bit in the resistance of feelings. If you are too, that could very well be the key, because I really feel like you're mirroring each other. So that could very well be the key to kind of level up and unfold this relationship. And I really feel like there's this kind of upgrade that is happening with them. And I feel like it just needs a little bit of time for that to happen. But they are definitely getting into this place of, I don't know how much longer I can resist this. And so there's this feeling of like, maybe the best way is for me to ghost pound number 2, because that way I don't have to face my fears. But I feel like the fears are just going to keep coming forward. And I feel like it's just going to get too much to be away from you. So even if they do ghost you, I feel like it's not going to last for long. But I really get this feeling, it's like they want to be the person that you can count on. And I really feel like they beat themselves up a lot. And I do feel like it is something related with their past. So, yeah. Whenever they, you know, they dream of you, and especially, you know, I do feel like they do both. I feel like you show up in their dreams, and I feel like it is often about them protecting you. Or even, I feel like sometimes it's actually the other way around. It's like you go and save them. There's a little bit of this energy. Where you're like working as a team. There's also something around that. Or it could be that thing of like them choosing someone over the other, if that is the case. And I feel like they do end up choosing you, because like that is where their heart and soul is. So they're always going to choose you. And I feel like their dreams, they always choose you. And when they daydream about you and a life together. So I really don't think that they're going to be able to resist this relationship for longer, to be honest. But let's finish this up with some advice for you. All right. So we have receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So if this person, we were talking about like giver and listen, if they, there are a couple of messages. If they ask you on a date, please say yes. If they are asking you on a date, just like welcome that request with that love and appreciation. If they give you something, like, I don't know, they buy you flowers or they buy you dinner or something like that, like really appreciate it, because that is something I don't think that they do that. They are definitely a giver, but I don't think that they do that with everyone. And them doing that with you, it's huge. And especially if they share a part of themselves with you, like, take that as a big sign that this person is interested in you. Okay, especially if it is about their past. Because I don't think that they open up that much about themselves. But when they do, and if it is especially about their past or whatever hurt was coming their way, it is big. Okay, it is a big way of them showing you that they care. All right, but we also have here, honesty is essential, speak with love and truth. And I feel like this is also about, like, you being honest to yourself. We were talking about, like, you acknowledging your own feelings and not resisting the feelings anymore, and not being in this place of, oh no, we're just friends. It's like, I feel like you already have those feelings, right? So it's like, don't be afraid to accept those feelings, because that is really going to push this person into accepting those feelings as well. All right. And if you need to kind of be honest about something, about your feelings with this person, definitely do that. We also have turn on your Howlite, reflect on a time when you experienced love. And I'm also getting something here around, first of all, really be grateful for the time that you do spend together, whether that is talking, hanging out, whatever the case may be. Really be grateful for that, for those moments, because those, you know, when you're grateful for something, that expands that energy, and so it's going to come back again. You know, that energy is going to want to be in your life again, and so you're going to be attracting more moments like those. But I'm also getting something here around feathers. So whenever you're with them, if you see a bird, if you see feathers, or when you're talking to them or something, or when you're thinking about them and you see a feather there on the floor, that is a freaking sign that this person is aligned with you and that this person is also thinking about you. Okay, but we also have act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. And I really feel like this is really beautiful. It's like, not necessarily act as if you're already together, but allow yourself to daydream about that. Allow yourself to daydream about what a life together would look like. Allow yourself to explore those feelings, and allow yourself to be in this energy. It's like, when you're together, really be together. When you're talking, really, like, I don't know, just appreciate the energy around the two of you. I really feel like this is just a matter of time before you're in a relationship, if you're not already. And this is just a matter of time before you have that baby, before you get engaged. It's just a matter of time. Because I really feel like it's not that, you know, it's not that you don't have a choice, but I feel like you want this, and I feel like they want that. So I feel like they just need a little bit of time to kind of get over their insecurities or work through them. And if you have insecurities and fears of your own, I feel like it is important that you do that. If you feel called to share, like, your experience and share your past, I feel like that could actually help this person feel a lot more comfortable to do the same. Okay? Oh, and look at that. We have, oh, that is interesting. We have 36, 37, 38. So there's this progression, but it's showing up as 38, 36, 37. So it's like, maybe for you to move forward, you may actually have to kind of take a step back, and maybe that is this portion of, like, the ghosting you, or them being at least in a place where they're a little bit colder. And I feel like I just saw 5555. So I really feel like that is going to be a big moment of change, because I feel like you're really going to realize each other that you don't want to be without each other. You both want this. So wow, this was lovely. This was really lovely. So, pile number 2. I hope this resonated. I hope you know this person. I feel like you do, because I really feel like you have feelings for them as well. But yeah, if it did resonate, don't forget to smash the like button for me and subscribe, haven't already. If you're interested in having individual sign readings for your, you know, regular signs, for your cusp if you are a cusp, definitely check out my other 2 channels, the Sunny Virgo and the Sunny Virgo Tarot. And if you're interested in power reading, the link is going to be down below for that, as well for my Patreon, where I have self-care content and twin flame, spiritual guidance readings, that kind of stuff. Alright, so with that being said, I love you very much, I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi there, pile number 3. Welcome into your reading. So if you chose the Amazonite, you're definitely in the right place. You may have also chosen the Light Seers Tarot, so welcome in. We are going to pull this to the side, because that is going to be for your why is this person thinking of you, what are they thinking of you, dreaming of you, and all of that stuff. I do want to mention that as I'm starting this reading, I did see 5959, 5959, so that could be a significant synchronicity for you, something important for you to keep in mind. So take that as your confirmation. But like I said in the beginning, this could be about someone specific that you're really wanting to look into, or if you really don't know who this person is and it doesn't really resonate at all, feel free to check out another pal. Even if it does resonate, if you feel called to another pal, definitely go check it out, because that could be someone else dreaming of you. But let's get started here. We have attraction. You will attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. We also have make the effort. Great steps. Great love is worth taking the steps you're going to take. We also have conclusions are within reach. That is interesting. A fiery climax approaches. We also have 3 of Swords. Oh no. We have the King of Cups, 2 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. This is so freaking weird. Alright. We're also going to look into these shells as to who this person is, but we have here a few traits. Take them however they resonate. If they don't resonate, they don't take them. But we have children, mechanic. So this person doesn't necessarily have to be a mechanic. That is what I mean. But we also have light hair, family, and fire. Alright. So in terms of zodiac signs, we have some Cancer coming through. We also have Scorpio, Virgo, we have Aries, and fire signs in general. So Aries, Sag, Leo. Alright. So to be honest, I feel like you have no freaking idea what is going on in this relationship. I feel like you're absolutely lost. I feel like you do have feelings for this person, but I feel like some ending may have come forward between the two of you. And I do feel like someone here wasn't ready for a commitment, to be honest. With children, 6 of Pentacles, make the effort, that kind of thing. It gives me this feeling of like someone wasn't ready to put in the effort. Someone wasn't ready to really create the relationship that you were looking for. And I feel like you may have felt a little bit lonely in this connection. And maybe you still do feel lonely in this connection. It's like you were putting in the effort and you weren't feeling like it was reciprocated. You weren't feeling like it was right. Like, I feel like there was something lacking, essentially. However, I actually feel like that cycle could be over, because I feel like part of it could have been related with old wounds from this person and things that they had to heal, things that they had to go through. And even in this 3 Swords, there is this feeling of, like, there's this thing, so it's almost like she's shedding her own skin. That's really interesting. So I really feel like they had a lot of wounds to go through. And that was what was creating the blockage here. Excuse me. I'm also getting something about, like, there was a side of them that I don't think that they were showing you, and you may have found that out a little bit later on, or you're about to find that out. But I do feel like there is this feeling of, like, maybe around family, because, like, I'm seeing this as, like, they appear to be someone around family or friends, and they appear to be someone else when they are with you. It's like they change their whole persona. There's something about that. I really feel like there's something here about, like, maturity, or maybe there was a lot of, like, sexual attraction here with fire and attraction, and it wasn't really in the place to be in a commitment yet. And I feel like that's where the relationship is right now. So you may be in no contact at all, or you're, like, in minimal contact, and just, like, essentially not necessarily breadcrumbing, but just really minimal interaction here, because I feel like this person is still kind of trying to go through those wounds. But we're kind of going to figure out why they're dreaming of you, and maybe there will get information if this person is ready to step up and really give you that commitment. But it does appear that you were catching feelings for this person and you really wanted to make in the effort, but I don't think that you were receiving the same type of energy from them. And I really feel like with these conclusions are within reach, it's like you're either on the edge of moving on, maybe you have already moved on, but there's this feeling of, like, there is a karmic cycle that is really coming to an end, and what you do from that point forward is totally up to you. If you want to go back with this person, if you want to go towards new people, totally up to you. Alright? So if that kind of sounds like you, in your situation, you're definitely in the right place. Hopefully you'll know who this person is. But let's see here. Let's take a look into why they're dreaming of you. What is happening there? So, we have Mintakin, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. That is really interesting. We have don't dim to fit in, how you're dimming your light in order to fit in. We also have truth. Oh, wow. We have gossip, third-party small talk rumors. Honesty, truth, answer, communication, and engagement. You need official level up. So there you go. I really feel like, first of all, this person could dream a lot about, like, confessing their feelings to you. I also feel like they dream a lot about, like, having this relationship with you, having this commitment with you. And I feel like that's something that they want. And I really feel like with this gossip and, like, third-party small talk rumors, there's really that thing of, like, I really feel like they are super different when they are in family and friends than when they are with you. It's like they just become a whole different person. But I really feel like it's like they want to... The thing is, I feel like they're the most authentic version whenever they are with you. And whenever they are with other people, it's like they're using a mask. They're becoming someone else. Maybe has a safety mechanism so they can fit in or something. But it's like they feel the most authentic when they are with you. And I really feel like with this longing for home, it's like you are the home. You are the person that they are missing and that they are wanting to go back towards and that they want to really be with. But I feel like there's really some obstacle here about, like, other people. And it's almost like other people will judge me for it, for being with you. And I don't think it's one thing that I was picking up on with this card. It's not about, like, them being ashamed of you. It's like they're ashamed of themselves. The thing that I heard with this card was like, I'm not good enough for you. Because, like, if you are in a relationship with me, then you're going to be dimming your life so you can be with me. And I don't want that. You know, I want you to be your most authentic, beautiful version. The version that, you know, I love and care for. And I feel like they feel like if you are with them, you cannot be that version. And so I feel like when they think of other people's judgments, it's like, oh, look at pile number 3's person with pile number 3. Like, pile number 3 deserves so much more. Like, what is pile number 3 thinking of? That is the thing that they kind of fear the most. I'm kind of... That is interesting. I'm kind of getting... In their dreams, they could dream of, like, an apocalyptic kind of vibe, where it's like it's just the world is burning to flames, but the two of you are together, so everything is okay. You know, there's a little bit of that vibe. They could also have quite spicy dreams with you, because again, I do feel like there's a lot of physical attraction between the two, and I feel like sometimes you may think that is all that there is. I don't think that is the case, to be honest, because again, we have a freaking engagement here. This person really wants a relationship with you, but I feel like before they weren't able to give you, and right now I feel like they still feel very insecure, and they feel like they cannot give you, they cannot be that person for you. But yeah, let's look into your tarot. So we have a lot of fire energy, so that was definitely coming through. We have Aries, especially. With the King of Wands, we have 7 of Swords, Page of Wands, 6 of Wands, and let's see here what else we have. Alrighty, so we also have the 10 of Pentacles, wow, and the 7 of Wands. So I really feel like this person is definitely resisting the possibility for this, because I really feel like you could be in the spotlight, or they just think that you have a lot of admirers, a lot of people wanting to be with you, and like you have so many freaking options. Why would you choose me? Why would you be with me? You know, I really feel like this person brings themselves down a lot, a whole lot, especially with this sequence right here. Because, like, we have a freaking king, and that is who they are. That is who they can become. But the way they are looking at themselves has a little page. And so, it's like they always bring themselves down. It's like, I'm just a freaking page, and you're a freaking queen. It's like, how can I be a match to you? You know? And so, I really feel like they really... I was going to say they really don't like themselves. But I don't really think that is the issue. I just feel like they I don't know, it's almost like they like you too much and they feel like, and they don't like themselves enough, essentially. Because they really feel like they cannot be the person that you were looking for. But I really feel like in their dreams, you're definitely together. And in their dreams, they're definitely overcoming all of these insecurities. And they're no longer resisting this energy of commitment. And they're able to give you what you're looking for and what they want to give you. There's also something about, like, you empowering them to definitely stand up to these people and show their true colors, but also something career-wise. So it could be that they are wanting to pursue something career-wise, but they don't feel confident enough to do that. And it's like, whenever they talk about that with you, they feel really encouraged. And that's something that they really appreciate. And I feel like that is relevant, especially because, first of all, they daydream a lot about, like, oh, if we were in a relationship, I know that pal number 3 would be there for me and would support me unconditionally. But I also feel like there's something around, like, they dream about accomplishing that certain goal and getting recognized for something, getting a promotion, achieving a certain career level or financial goal, and you would definitely be there with them. It's like I feel like they often dream about something about fame, and they would be doing like a little speech, and they would definitely mention your name, because I really feel like they would, they definitely appreciate you and definitely appreciate your support, and to know that you would be an amazing partner. I just feel like they bring themselves really, really down, and they feel like they cannot be that person to you. Let's hear some messages from them. What would Pal 3's person like to say to Pal 3? I'm sorry for all I've done. How can you love someone like me? I don't want to ghost you, but I have to. We also have, I wasn't expecting any of these feelings. This is so interesting. Because I really feel like this person wants more, but they can't allow themselves to have that. I will never love another like I love you. We also have, all this time I thought you were wrong. I'm seeing the truth now. And I even feel like this is them talking to their heart. It's like, they were catching feelings at some point, and I feel like they were telling themselves, what? No, you're not. This is just physical attraction. This is just, you just see them as a friend. It's like they were denying their feelings, and now they're kind of waking up to the realization of, oh, well, I was catching feelings. Oh God, what do I do with that now? So yeah, we also have here, will you take me back? And there's a little bug on my finger. But I really feel like they want to come back. Are they ready for that? Honestly, I don't know. Because they want to, but at the same time, they view themselves in such a bad light that it's like, can you? I don't want to drag you into this mess, my mess. I'm hearing my mess of a brain. I can't control my feelings anymore. There we go. What else would this person like to say to pal number 3? Yeah, I just see you as a friend. Sure, buddy. I've stopped myself from reaching out so many times. It's that thing. I really feel like sometimes I think this is too good to be true is also here. But I really get this feeling. It's like this person. I really get something around they either have an image to maintain, and I don't think that it's even, if that is something, I feel like you're the one that is famous, but I feel like they have this sort of image to maintain to their friends, to their family, and this sort of, I don't know, just persona, this mask that they have to put out there, and I feel like for that to happen, they kind of have to push you away because they are not a commitment person. They are not a person that, if they're in a position of power, maybe being in a relationship would be seen as a weakness in their field, something like that. And it's like, I cannot make that happen. I cannot do that. Or, their family, it's not, don't want this person to have a relationship, and that would cause a really big trouble if they were to get into relationships. Like, there's something here about them being fake towards the world and them being really real with you. The person that they are is the person that they were with you. And I feel like that scares the shit out of them, that they cannot put that mask with you. But I also feel like there is this feeling of, you deserve so much more because, the real me sucks. So it's like, what are you even doing talking to me? And I feel like they're just like going absolutely nuts, and the only place where they kind of have a little bit of peace is in their dreams, because in their dreams there are no dramas. Again, that I feel like that's why I was kind of getting the apocalyptic kind of thing, is because there are no external influences there. It's just the two of you, just love, just fantastic stuff. And so I really feel like their dreams of you are wonderful, but then they wake up to reality and it's like, no, but I cannot have this. So it's like, what's the point of me dreaming of pile number 3? Oh god. All right, let's pull here some advice for you, so you can leave this place with a little bit more peace, hopefully. But let's see here. Woo, what do we have for you? All right, so bottom of the deck we do have, look at that, 33, and we have 33 here as well. So that could be and on the clock is just like 444. So those synchronicities could definitely be relevant. Take them if it resonates. Whenever you're thinking of this person, or I'm even getting use that as a confirmation or something like that, where it's like, if you see 33 or 44, it could be talking about this relationship and about what you need to do with it. So it could be that, you know, at one moment you're thinking about this relationship, it's like, oh, I just need to move on, I just need to let go. And you see 33 or 44, that is your confirmation. Yes, move on. If you're thinking about, like, I don't know, just daydreaming about the relationship and what it would be like if the two of you were together, and you see that synchronicity, that is a freaking sign that that is supposed to happen, and that is aligned with you. All right. But we have appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. And I feel like there's this feeling of, if you are in contact, if you are in a ghosting situation, if you are in minimal contact, it doesn't matter. Try to appreciate that moment, because I feel like this moment of stillness, and not necessarily separation, but a little bit of stagnation between the two, it is definitely necessary, especially for this person to grow. But see where you can also grow, and see where you can also heal whatever needs to be healed, and how can you be more in line with love, right? So we also have the unity of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. I really feel like this could be like a past life relationship, or just a very spiritual relationship. And it's like, I feel like, to be honest, I feel like there's more, but I feel like it is also kind of up to this person to kind of level up and do something about it. And I mean, if and when they come back, then it is going to be up to you if you still want to pursue this or not. But we also have here, express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. I feel like right now, trying to force things and trying to, share your feelings, for example, I don't think that is going to work, because I feel like it's just going to put a lot more pressure on this person. And if you can, for example, they have a birthday or something like that, if you can show your appreciation and love through that gift, it's like, you don't even have to say anything. That person is going to feel it, and that person is going to know. And I feel like they're really going to appreciate that and feel super seen and cared for and appreciated. So that is a sign for someone. But we also have, consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. So it's exactly what we're talking about. It's like, how can you use this time to expand yourself and to grow and to align better with love, and to align better with your expectation of love and your expectation of what a relationship should look like. All right. And when you do that, does this person align with that? Right. And I feel like that is something that is important for you to look into. But yeah, I feel like this is a big mess, this situation right here. So again, if you feel called to move forward and move on, I don't think you're being stopped. But I don't necessarily feel like your story is over, because I feel like this person definitely wants you, and I feel like they could eventually kind of wake up and text you and say, hey, can we talk, because I want you back, something like that. So yeah, good luck, Ponder 3. That's all I can say. Good luck. I hope this brought some sort of insight and some sort of help. Even it, definitely don't forget to smash like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. I sure will have a lot more videos like this one, maybe even 18 plus. That was kind of my intention with this reading as well, but I ended up not doing an 18 plus reading today. But we have a lot of those, so if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe and don't forget to check out those videos. But if you're interested in looking into your individual signs, if you're a cusp, those are going to be on my other two channels, the Sunny Virgo and the Sunny Virgo Tarot. And if you're interested in a prior reading, the link is going to be down below for that, as well as my Patreon, where you have self-care content, twin flame readings, spiritual guidance, that kind of stuff. Okay? So, with that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi there, pile number 4. Last but not least, if you chose the Tiger's Eye, you're definitely in the right place. We also have here your Terror of Divine that we are going to put to the side, as long as with this, because this is going to be used for your why is this person dreaming of you, what are they dreaming about, what are they thinking, all of those stuff. So first, let's get started here with the who it is. So if you were thinking of someone specific, they definitely take this as your confirmation, if this is your pal or not. You can definitely take a look at another pal if you feel called to, because that could be multiple people dreaming of you. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I need to say. So let's get started here. We also have, by the way, I did start this, and I just saw 44, but I did start this at 122. So those could be significant things for you. But we do have Love Yourself First. We have A Time to Give Rather Than Take, New Moon in Virgo. The Answers You Need Are Coming, Full Moon in Gemini. We have the Nine of Wands, the Hierophant, the Four of Swords, and Strength. Interesting. All right. And then these are going to be some traits. Take them if they resonate. If there's one that doesn't, it's totally okay. You don't have to take it, but we have Shy, Snow, Emotional, 45 to 50. So that could be an age. We also have 30 to 35. We have Brown Eyes and Accountant. Alrighty. So in terms of zodiac signs, by the way, we have Taurus, Leo, Virgo, and Gemini, which is actually pretty close to each other. The only one missing here is Cancer, and that would make like a little sequence. But who is this person? I kind of feel like there's something here about you perhaps having to, and I feel like this is for you to know who this person is. So I feel like this is something that you already have been thinking about or have been doing already, where it's like you may have to put some boundaries, you may have to put some walls up with this person because maybe you feel like they're not treating you right or something like that. And it could be because they are not ready for a commitment and they already told you that. And so there's a little bit of this feeling of, why would I settle when I have options and when I can be treated a lot better? And I feel like that's kind of what you're considering here, especially with this attempt to give rather than take. I see you giving a lot more to yourself than to this connection, because I really feel like there's this feeling of, I don't know, you do feel like this is someone that you could have a really amazing relationship with, that there is an amazing bond, but it just, I feel like you feel like there's something lacking, and that maybe you even feel like you're not supported in this connection, whether by this person or by your guides, and it's like your guides don't really want you to be together. Maybe they keep their blocks all over the place. Maybe they're, I don't know, maybe there are delays, or this person always messes up or something. And I feel like you just keep going a little bit back and forth, and like, should I put this on hold? Should I keep putting in the effort? Should I walk away? Should I still be here? But yeah, for some of you, you could have met this person online, or your biggest interactions like online. I also feel like sometimes this person can be quite cold and detached somehow. And I feel like it's in those moments that I feel like you question, like, is this what I want in a relationship? Or, you know, does this person even have feelings for me? And with that emotional there, I feel like they do have a lot more feelings than they're showing. but I feel like they don't know how to express them. I also feel like they could be quite logical, and they don't. I feel like they don't always connect with emotions that easily, and I feel like that's something that is hard for them to do. Especially because I feel like they could feel emotions really deeply, so it's almost like they've taught themselves to kind of numb them. But I really feel like this person is going through a major healing moment, and I feel like they need a little bit of help with that, but I don't think that they are able to ask for that help, because that would involve them opening up about those feelings and opening up about their past, and they don't feel safe to do that. So essentially, I feel like you're like at a crossroads with this person. I feel like you're just trying to decide, okay, should I keep putting in the energy in this, or should I just, resist this and walk away from this and put some blockages here? Because I really feel like you're not really sure about what to do in regards to this. Because I feel like you generally like them, and I feel like you generally would like to have more with them, but at the same time, it doesn't feel safe to do that, Excuse me. But let's look into why they are dreaming of you, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more information. Wow, we actually have a lot. We have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So it's interesting because we have like 2 cards already about like you taking care of yourself, you loving yourself first, you perhaps putting boundaries and detaching from this situation. We also have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Yeah. We also have good luck. We have friendship. We have boundaries. All right. So I guess this person is feeling that as well. But we also have mystery, secrets, closed book, magical. We also have fling, short-term casual crush, sex, crossroads, and we have heartbeat. Oh, God. Because I feel like this person is kind of in the same situation as you. I feel like they're also considering, where should I go? What should I do? Because I feel like they do want to keep you in their life. I really feel like they appreciate your friendship. And I feel like they really appreciate, who you are and everything that you give them and everything that you bring into their life. But I just feel like they don't know how to keep you. And I even feel like with this fling here, short-term casual crush sex, I don't even feel like this is what they want. I feel like this is what they fear that would happen. It's like, if we were to jump into a relationship, would it even be long-term? Would it even be something serious and solid? And I feel like they're afraid that it would just, be short-term, and that then it would lead to nothing, and it wouldn't really, you would walk out of their life and they would not have you anymore in their life and would not be able to be with your presence anymore. And I feel like they really appreciate you, and they really appreciate who you are and everything that you give. So I really feel like in their dream, they kind of have to make that decision. And to be honest, I feel like every time they dream, it's different. I feel like sometimes they choose to be in a relationship with you. Sometimes they choose to not be in a relationship with you. And I feel like that even just confuses them even further. But I do feel like there is this feeling of like them really appreciating your friendship and really wanting to maintain it. And I even feel like these two are kind of like a message to you. And like, whatever you decide to do with this relationship is the best way to go, is the best path to go. So please listen to your intuition, and please listen to yourself, and listen to your self-love and self-love, because that is going to be your biggest guide and your biggest kind of direction here. I also feel like there's something about like they know that they cannot keep with this anymore. It's like they have to do something because they can't feel the boundaries. So it's like, I have to move in a certain direction. I do feel like they dream a lot about you two being separate. And I feel like that's why they have such a clear notion that I do not want you out of my life. I want to have you in my life. I just don't know if it is relationship or if it is just as a friendship. But it's like, I feel like especially when they, when they dream of not having you, I feel like it's just like the worst type of dream that they can have. And I feel like it really hurts them. Let's pull some tarot into this to get a little bit more information. So we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands again. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Hermit. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So we have Virgo energy again. I did see the Sun, so we had Leo as well. Maybe a Leo Virgo. Doesn't have to be. What else do we have here for pile number 4? I don't know if I mentioned Libra and Aquarius, but those are also coming through, by the way. And we also have the Four of Cups. God. I really feel like this person, when they dream, it's like... It's so interesting because I feel like it always ends bad because they either dream of having a relationship with you, being short-term, and then you break up and it's awful, or not having anything with you, you know, and you just go your separate ways and they miss you. And they never ever dream of just building a freaking friendship with you, you know, and I feel like it's just, it just doesn't make sense, essentially, because like that's what they want. They want to keep you in their life. They cannot give you a commitment. And I see that in this, you know, in this person as well. They cannot give you a commitment because I feel like part of it has also to do with them not feeling enough for you. It's like we would be building something and there's that thing of like it being short term. Seven of Pentacles, you would be building something, but then it would just be not satisfying. Something would be missing. Something would not be working out and you would break up. And I'm even getting that they think that you would be the one to initiate the breakup because they think that you would get bored or you would stop being interested in them, something like that. And so I feel like it's almost like before they can even get hurt, they just choose to ghost you. They choose to put an end to this relationship. They choose to just push you away completely. And I feel like that is the part that I feel like they haven't acknowledged yet, which is, I feel like a big part of why they don't want to lose you completely, why they don't want to get hurt, so they choose to put an end to this already, is because they are catching feelings. And so being open to the possibility of having a relationship with you really hurts them. But I don't think that they're acknowledging the fact that they are catching feelings and that they are, you know, interested in you in more than a friendship way. And I feel like that is what's creating the biggest mess. And I feel like that's why they're not acknowledging the possibility for this friendship alone. Because like from your side, I mean, we're not really looking at you 100%, but from your side, it did appear that you were like, well, I'm just going to do what is best for me. But, you know, it didn't really appear that you would be totally against a friendship. It's just that I need to protect myself. And I need to know what I'm working with. And I feel like at this point, you know that you're not working with a relationship, essentially. And that this person is not really leading that way. Yeah. Alright, let's pull here some messages from this person. We have, I don't feel the same way. I really feel like they think that you want, and they probably do, want a commitment. And they're already like, they're absolutely certain that I cannot give you this commitment. But at the same time, I feel like you're okay with not having a commitment. And they are definitely not okay with not having you in their life. This person is a whole mess right now, to be honest. And their dreams, I feel like they're also a whole mess. I feel like they dream a lot about like being cold. Because it's like, whenever they dream of like not being with you, they definitely dream about like being cold. Because you are their warmth, I guess. But let's see here. We have, I want to tell everyone your mind. There we go. Nothing makes more sense than the two of us together. I'm thinking about you right now. Excuse me. Have you moved on? I feel like that's even something that this person, you know, doesn't like to think about. It's like, have you moved on? Have you, like, are you seeing already someone else? I feel like that's something that kind of freaks them out. But then again, it's like, Oh, but I don't feel the same way. I just see you as a friend. Bullshit. Because they are not okay with just having you as a friend. But at the same time, they don't want to lose you. God damn. This is really crazy. These readings today were really like full of messy stuff, I guess. But what else would this person like to say? He, she is just a friend. You are more than I could ever ask for. So if you're wondering if this is about like them having someone else and them being interested in someone else, it's not about that. I do feel like there is something here that is blocking them. I do feel like it is about the past, some wound or something. And I definitely feel like they definitely feel like you would break up with them. They definitely feel like you would not be interested in them. So it's like, it's easier for me to say that I'm not interested in you and that I just see you as a friend, than to actually get into my feelings, allow the situation to evolve, it being short term, because then you would get bored of me and you would break up. And then you would be totally out of my life. So I feel like that's kind of where they are right now. But at the same time, I question if they are able to just see you as a friend. Because they clearly have feelings. I know you don't trust me. Let me change that. What else do we have here? I'm leaving them behind. Alright. I don't want to drag you into this mess. My mess. There we go. We also have, I think you're seeing someone else. There we go. I need to focus on work. And I was lying to myself about how I feel. Not surprised to see that one there. And with this, I think you're seeing someone else is that thing. Have you moved on or like seeing someone else? Do I still have a shot? If I make up my mind and decide that I want you. Because I really feel like those feelings are coming up. So, yeah. But I really feel like in their dreams, I feel like they kind of battle a little bit between dreams and the reality of stuff. And like the more practical side. Is like in their dreams, if they do dream of being in a relationship with you, it does look amazing until you get bored. But it does look amazing. And at the same time, they come up to reality and it's like, no, but that would never happen. So it's like, what's the point of me dreaming of having a relationship with partner before if that is never going to happen? Because I just see partner before has a friend, right? It's like, this person is a little bit messy at the moment. And to be honest, it doesn't really appear that it's going to get better. So, yeah, just saying. Alright, just saying. Let's see here. What do we have for you in terms of advice? This kind of wants to come out. We have patience. Love is patient and kind always. I'm getting a couple of messages with that card. I'm getting something around... First of all, you don't have to settle, and it is okay for you to have patience for you to meet someone if that is what you want. But also, with this have patience, love is patient and kind always, there's this feeling of like, if you want to wait around for this person, it is a matter of patience. Because I mean, I feel like it's going to be a lot of patience, because it doesn't appear that they are, I don't know, making any progress in their thoughts, but I feel like eventually it could lead there. I just don't think that that is going to happen in the near future. Because this person is really still kind of all over the place. But if you do want to meet new people, it's like, have patience that perfect person for you, it's going to show up. Okay? And everything will make sense in its own timing. But it's like, with that thing of like, your guidance is divinely guided. How can you mother yourself? Love yourself first. Like, do whatever is best for you, okay? Please do not settle. I really feel like that is something that it is important for you to acknowledge right now. Alright. So we also have here miracles and blessings. Everything has its gifts. That thing, everything is going to make sense in its clear timing. And I feel like it is, it's like, see what you can learn from this situation. See what you can get out of this situation. And essentially, how can you better use the situation for the future? Alright? And what is this triggering in you, for example? Is it triggering an old wound and insecurity? Is there anything that you kind of realize that you still have to heal? try to look into those things. But we also have do something for someone, give your attention to another. And I kind of get this feeling of like a little bit like the flirt card in the Romance Angels, where it's like extend your lighthearted energy to others. So again, there's this reiteration of like, if you feel called to go on a date with someone else, if you feel called to, just explore your options, please do. All right. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. And I feel like this is definitely that thing of like, be kind to yourself, be kind to the people that are already in your life, and you will not regret it, and you will just connect with this energy of love that is going to attract more energy of love, okay, from other places. So we also have look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Physical touch and tender touch can mean so much, and choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. I really feel like, with all of these cards, I really get this vibe of like, look to your inner strength, look to your self-worth, look to your power, and know that whatever choice you make is the right one, and you should make the choice according to what is best for you, all right? And with this physical touch, I feel like there's this feeling of maybe even touch yourself, but there's also this feeling of like, take one step at a time and make time to listen to your own guidance, okay? Make time to listen to your guides, to your intuition, to your angels, and take it slowly, okay? You don't have to make a decision about this relationship today. I feel like you're already pretty close to making that decision, though, and I just feel like your guides are supporting you with every step you take, with any direction you choose to move forward here, all right? And in the end, have patience, and nothing of like, take a step at a time. It's really about take it easy, breathe, all right? Trying to look first into, is there anything that is being triggered in you? Is there any insecurity, any wound that you feel like you can learn from this situation, that you can heal? And then, what do you want to do? Do you want to still be with this person? Do you want to try and invest in this? Do you want to wait for them? Do you want to extend your energy to others? What do you want to do? It is your decision in the end. All right? I feel like it is a time for you to be a little bit selfish, essentially. All right. So, pile number 4. I hope this helped somehow. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in pick a cards, well, if you're interested in pick cards, definitely subscribe. That is the place to be. But if you're interested in your individual signs, and if you are a cusp, definitely check out my other 2 channels, the Sunny Virgo and the Sunny Virgo Tarot. Those are going to be in the little cards. And if you're interested in private reading, we can have a deeper look into this. The link is going to be down below, as well for my Patreon, where I have self-care content, twin flame readings, spiritual guidance, that kind of stuff. Okay? So, with that being said, I love it very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.